Hello.
Come in.
Okay. No. Love. No. Alright then.
So it's Edith and Donald, I presume?
No, it's Donald and Edith.
Okay, well, my name's Councillor.
Nice to meet you, Councillor.
Nice to meet you, Donald. Basically, tell me where the problems began.
The 60s. The Vietnam War was in full flow. I should know. I saw the horrible, horrible things there. The hippie movement, love, peace, drugs, everything was going on. It was a time of change, it was a time of revolution. It was the time of love. A man walked on the moon as well, or so they say. I wasn't really there, and all, it was a great time. It was a time where I fell in love. It was a time where I saw my friends die, face down in the dirt. In that goddamn country. God bless.
Well, okay, I asked, when did the problems between you two start?
This dirty
started
whore
on
was
holiday.
walking around the caravan,
Caravanning?
looking at all
no,
men in the eyes and
Europe.
whoa,
They've been to
whoa.
Bruges since.
One at a time now, please.
All started, he went to Blackpool. He just came off the Pepsi Max, whatever the fuck it's called, and he turns to me and says, Edith, I could smell burnt toast. And he fell on this girl, right? And he started punching her in the face. 'Cause he thought he was Jimmy from Crossroad. And he's a better lover than you've ever been.
Pump your brakes, love, pump your brakes! I caught them when I was coming home from getting my BTEC National Level 2 in Panda Bears.
Alright? He was a better lover than you. He never cried or called me his mum's name.
I was eating a muffin at the time.
You got crumbs in me hair.
Okay, there's clearly some problems. Let's talk about why you actually want this then.
Slow down, enough of this legal mumbo jumbo. Okay? Do I look like a man?
You try marrying the human embodiment of a pickled egg.
Shh! 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 Shh!
Clearly there's some issues. All we need to do is fill out these legal documents.
Alright, son Jim, slow down, right? Skip the legal business dingle dangle, alright? How do I stop living with this crochet making cow?
Sorry that I've got a hobby, unlike you staring out window every day that you can see is getting closer.
See what I mean? Violence!
Right, like I said, all we have to do is fill out these papers, right? And then the divorce will be filed.
Whoa, 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 divorce, where'd this come from? I love this woman with all my...
And I love this man to the tippy top of my northern soul.
Okay, looks like you don't need these papers then. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Doctor.
Donald, pleasure.
Alright, go in the car. Alright, go in the car. I love you. A lot's like jelly or tots.
Yes, Donald.
Help me kill again. how are you enjoying Community?
It's actually really good.
It
I
is,
really
yeah,
enjoy it.
It's a really good show.
It's hilarious.
Like the meta humour and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Brilliant.
Oh, I love Abed.
Yeah, it's great.
so-
Such a great character. Dean as well. The Dean's great.
The Dean.
It's great.
Yeah, I've had this rash on my thigh.
Can you
About
believe
3
this,
weeks now.
right? You know, we've stopped watching Always Sunny for like a week
I know, and
before the new season comes out, and then all we hear is Community. And what happened to the
disgusting.
gang? What happened to the gang?
Here's some quotes.
Yeah.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Whoa! When did you get here?
Don't Britta the conversation.
Kitten mittens. Don't call me honey, honey.
I'm a Swedish plumber.
You bagels.
Green man. I have Changnesia.
You call her!
¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Me llamo T-Bone, la aranga discoteca.
Discoteca, muñeca, la biblioteca. Es bigote grande para Monteca.
Teca, bigote, gigante, pequeño. La cabra es neve, cabeza es bueno.
Buenos días, me gusta papa frias. Le bigote de la cabres, Cameron Diaz.
Yeah, boy!
Boy.
2009.
What?
Word.
Oh my God.
Sorry!
Oh.
Sorry!
Ooh,
Oh,
do
but
you want
I'm
some
not sorry.
ointment?
Do you want some ointment?
Ooh.
Is that what you want? No! No, God, stop, please! No! Welcome to Herman Klump's Questions, the ultimate question show. Welcome. I've already done an introduction. So the rules are quite simple. I ask a contestant a question, they get it wrong, I pass it on. At the end of the game, whoever gets the most points wins a very special prize. Let's play. Cut. 2, 1, action. This is Daniel. He's our first contestant. Where are you from, Daniel?
I'm from Whitby.
Think you're better than me. Think you're better than me?
No.
Let's move on. This is our second contestant, Patrice. Patrice, where are you from?
I'm from Wigan.
Sounds like a beautiful place. Let's play the goddamn game. Our first question is for what's his face? You. What is the capital of Babylonia? I'm gonna have to pass it on. Patrice, what is the capital of Babylonia?
Is it Wigan?
Correct. Wow, you're smart. I like that. I like that. Patrice, it's your question. Who was the Prime Minister after Harold Macmillan?
Gordon Brown?
So smart. Yes, that's 2-0. Let's move on, shall we? Oh, Jack just had to be on cam. Welcome back. Patrice, this is another question for you, and you're probably going to get it, let's be honest. Who played the main role of Moses in the film Ten Commandments?
Angelina Jolie.
Sorry, you're wrong. I'm gonna have to pass it on. I'm so sorry to what's his face. Yeah, you excited?
Yeah.
Are you excited? You ruined my life. Right, who played the main role of Moses in the film Ten Commandments?
Charlton Heston.
So close, yet so far. I'm going to pass it back to Patrice. Patrice, who played the main role of Moses in the film Ten Commandments?
Angelina Jolie.
That is correct, and you win another point! Welcome to today's final round. It's 4 to Patrice and 0 to Dave. This is the deciding round. This one question will determine who wins the star prize. Hands on buzzers, folks. What is your number? Yes, Patrice?
07717518400.
That is absolutely correct, and you win the star prize. You win a battery, and we can go back later. You know.
Yeah.
One. So, dear Storia, how do you feel about losing?
Well,
Listen here!
No. I refuse to let this travesty of a TV show carry on. All they do is dick about on YouTube and break things like my heart. Also, these Melvin Doo. Did you just see what you just sat through? Did you? Hippies dicking about. Fun. No! I refuse to let that stand. Little bastard. I hate them. I do. They're the worst. They don't even know what comedy is. Comedy is someone walking up and going, hey, I'm a comedian, not fucking jump cuts and green screens and all. Rubbish! It's rubbish! Melvin Doo, Melvin Poo!
I don't care if she's a cat. I still love her.
This is Kenneth Binlett. A few years ago he accidentally turned his wife into cat. For years and years he has tried many times to turn his wife back to human form. This is his story.
So tell me a little bit about her.
Well, we met in 1978. It was a great year. And then from then we fell in love. Her name Linda. And we got married 5 years after. And we were happily married up until recently when, well, this happened.
So, why did you do it exactly?
I didn't mean to. I was just experimenting with a couple of my scientific experiments. And she walks in one time and, well, we had our pet cat there, Snooks. and they kind of just merge together, like body and soul, but in a scientific way. You just got to sit there for no longer than 10 minutes while I ask some questions. I don't care if you're hungry. I mean, I'll feed you later. It's getting really weird, this feeding, because, you know, I did cook. I was the only person who cooked when you were a human, and now I actually have to feed you and put it in a little bowl. You still got the mind of a human. Why can't you just eat at the table with me? It's just a bit weird. You know, don't ignore me. You do this as well, you just drift off and stare at like pieces of string and stuff. Do you like this? I'm trying to turn you back, but you just seem to like this, so I may as well just give up. So you just drifted off again, haven't you? Yeah. So you don't know. We're filming. Are we filming?
Bit of a personal question, hope you don't mind. Has it affected the sex life in any way?
Well, yeah, of course it has. I mean, she's a cat. Now, I mean, we were married before, so that affected it a little bit. But, sorry, but no, yeah, it has a lot. I'm not gonna sleep with a cat.
Well, there's some people who say that love conquers all. Does that apply?
Not to a cat. No, I don't think so. I'm not a religious man or anything, but I just don't believe that a man should sleep with a cat at all, despite if they're their wife or not. I mean, we already have 2 beautiful children. I mean, you know, we've done, but no, she's a cat.
What do you have to say about that, Linda?
She's just not going to speak. She's just in a little arrogant mood again.
So it has affected the marriage quite badly then, I imagine.
Well, yeah, she's a cat. My wife is a cat. You know, I spend all my time now, just running about, feeding her, letting her out, and it's like having a pet, but a lot more taxing, because she's my wife as well. And then after I'm trying to work on changing her back, and it's stay there, and it's it's affected it quite badly.
Have you ever considered maybe selling her to a family, maybe just giving up and getting rid of her, or do you love her still and you want to keep her with you?
Well, I want to turn her back. I mean, they're selling a cat. I can look after a cat, but I'm not going to sell my wife. That's the problem. You got to look at it like that. I'm not just a guy with a cat. I'm a guy with a wife cat.
We went back 1 week later. Things have taken a turn for the worst. Hashtag shacking my head. The first thing we did when we got back was take a tour through Kenneth's lab.
Well, this is my lab. It's a bit small, but it obviously did the job. Well, not the correct job, but it did a job. Basically, it started off here with the amplifier, which is basically a guitar amplifier, but I modified it with tubes. And I was playing around in here. My cat was in here as well, and the cat was jumped up on there. And I was just playing some of these, turning some of these, and then I pressed the button. But as soon as I press the button, my wife walks in, and because the tubes aren't set up properly yet, basically the cat on the toilet where the tubes go in was connected to my wife, who had a hand on the door, and then there was a massive loud light And the next thing I know, there was just a cat, and it was my wife as well. Took me, you know, a good 10-20 minutes to figure out what I'd done, because I thought I'd evaporated my wife, but it turns out she was just a cat. So now I'm in here most of my days trying to figure out how I can split them again. But the only issue is that I think I might need another human. But you know, that's a bit cruel, give and take. You know, the circumstances which have happened. Actually, putting my wife into another human is a bit cruel. I don't know if I could do that. A bit illegal, isn't it? But yeah, that's basically how it works. You just turn the clean, you know, because you don't want it to be messy. And you switch on the power. Switch on the power here. It's not plugged into the mains. I don't want to turn anyone else into a cat. And the tubes connect. Subject sits on there. You press the button, and then hopefully this will all connect around here to this little machine here. And then basically my idea was then that I could create two cats. So I would have Snooks on there, it would all go around, and then another one would appear here. And then, you know, I've got the weighing scale so I can weigh it, see if it was exact, see if I'd lost any bits in the process. But it didn't work. But you know, now I'm trying to reassemble it all to get my wife.
So it's been a couple of days. Has anything improved? Anything changed? Has it worsened or anything?
Well, I got a haircut. I mean, it's a bit short.
In terms of your wife, has anything changed with Linda?
Oh, well, I've been in the lab again, but I got a slight problem. I don't know where she is.
What do you mean?
Well, it's been about, you know, it's been about a week now since our last interview, and well, our first interview as well, and she kind of didn't like it, you know, kicked off a bit. And then after that, I hadn't really seen her. I mean, I've checked all the places that she usually goes, but she isn't there. So, you know, I'm trying to find her. I mean, like, I'm not necessarily, like, lost her. Like, not necessarily kicked her out or anything, because she's a cat. She goes wherever she wants as well. But, like, I've seen her about, but, like, she doesn't come back in.
Right. So what are you going to do about that? Are you going to give up, or are you going to keep trying to?
Well, I'm going to keep trying, because, well, I think I'm going to keep trying now because it's the basis of I've got nothing else to do. You know, if I turn it back, you know, I want to turn it back still, but I've got to get hold of her. But I think she just likes being a cat. I think that's it. That's the only explanation for it, is like what happened is that she's more cat than human now, and she likes being a cat. But I think so I'm kind of doing it for myself, really, for a scientific breakthrough. Yeah.
Here we go.
When your day is long and the night is yours alone. sometimes everything is wrong. Now it's time to sing along. When your day is night, hold on, hold on. If you feel like letting go, if you think you've had too much of this life, well, hang on. 'Cause everybody hurts. Take comfort in your prayers. Everybody hurts. Don't on your own on the slide. Your days and nights are long. When you think you've had too much of this life, hang on. Well, everybody hurts, but sometimes everybody cries. Everybody hurts sometimes. Everybody hurts sometimes. So hold on,
Thank you. with the 3 golden rules of comedy. Okay? 3 golden rules. Number 1.